beloved souls. It's Woke Wednesday. Listen, this is the third time I'm trying to record a message for the Lightworkers, Wayshowers, the people on the front line of the spirituality shit. I literally, third time trying to record this message. First message I recorded and I went in, completely vanished. The second time I recorded and uploaded it to YouTube, there was no sound on that end. So we are going to do this for the third time. And all that's showing me is telling me, for you wayshowers, light workers, shamans, witches, those of us that are on the spiritual front lines, those of us that consider ourselves awoke and that we're doing the conscious work, right? If you're a light worker, you came here to what? Work your light. Like you came here to incarnate, to make to make your vibration high, and to really help contribute to humanity. And I know that I've been getting rocked, and I maybe that's part of the reason that the messages didn't go through. Um, is because it's been just a really tumultuous, emotional, and exhausting time, right? As we're dealing with ascension symptoms, I know, as I was connecting with the divine masculine energy, there was a lot of activations going on in their heart chakras, their third eye, as well as their crown chakras. The divine feminine has had a lot of work, and I mean a lot of work in the lower three chakras, really um, getting that root chakra in order and feeling really grounded and strong and stable, as well as that sacral chakra and getting the creative juices really flowing, right? Like unblocking that energy and moving it through to the solar plexus where we're able to take action. And so the divine feminines have been working heavily on learning to receive, and the divine masculines have been working heavily when opening their heart and learning to feel and to be emotional and to work through these things. And really since last year, but February was no joke for us, right? February opened up big portals and there was a lot of big energy shifts that went in, and the collective was getting rocked, right? People who were moving away from their truth and their soul's purpose and their alignment with their happily ever after are getting the rugs pulled from underneath their feet, right? You're seeing huge shifts in weather patterns, picking up huge emotions. I know I'm very empathic, and I've been picking up either huge waves of rage and anger or huge waves of just emotion and devastation and sadness, right? And I know a lot of that is because a lot of our energy right now is focused on Ukraine and Russia and everything that's going on over there, as well as all the restrictions going on around the globe and people fighting for their sovereignty. And also, it's me picking up not just in the areas of the war torn, but in the grief stricken and all that stuff, but just the collective in general as people are healing and shifting as these things are coming up, and you're clearing out for your maternal lineage, your paternal lineage, you're clearing out for generations, you're clearing out for your gender, you're clearing out for your neighborhood, your community, right? Maybe your religious sector, like all of these things are making a difference and they're all showing up in our dynamic. I do soul sex coaching as well as life coaching, and many of the people that I'm dealing with right now are struggling in their sexuality because of some of the things that they learned in church or synagogue or within their religious upbringings, right? And so that's been a factor as well. Seeing huge weather patterns changing, right? Like I'm here in the Northeast, it was literally, it was like all four seasons within a day. It was crazy. It's like woke up to freaking snow and ice, and then it was like a rainstorm, and then it was like huge wind activations. Then it was so bright and fucking sunny. It went from like, it literally went from like 60 degrees to like 4 degrees to like 70 degrees to like 30 degrees. I was like, everybody better get right with Jesus because he on his way back. What happened? Like the world is coming to an end, right? But that's just showing us that things are shifting. And although everyone is not aware of that, humanity, our emotions help contribute to the weather, right? So you'll see people that are happy and joyous and vibrant and living their best life and are in these areas that are beautiful and sunny and glorious, right? And it's not just like, oh, they're happy because they're there. No, their happiness is contributing to what Gaia is putting forth before them, right? And you'll see in areas that are dense and a little convoluted and stressed out, harder weather patterns, whether that's tornadoes or hurricanes or earthquakes or flooding or fires or whatever it is. So we're just being reminded that all this stuff is happening. You're being reminded that you may be picking up on these energies and to just allow them to flow through you, right? You don't have to embody anything. You don't have to take it on and to make it your own, but just give each and every feeling that you have the space to just express itself, right? So if you're feeling sad, feel through the emotion, don't get stuck through it, right? If you're feeling anger, feel through the emotion, don't get stuck with it. I highly, 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 highly recommend journaling to every single person in the world. I'm telling you, it helps so much to get the emotions out of your physical body and onto paper. It gives you clarity, it gives you insight, it allows you to release it, and it allows you to get it out of your body so that you do have the space and the capacity for the things that you do want, right? Get rid of the shit in your container that's not serving you so you have space for the things that are serving you. And as a light worker, as a wayshower, as a witch, as a shaman, as a healer, as an indigo, as a crystal, whatever it is that you call yourself, right? We have to really take good care of our container, right? Like, be really mindful of your energy. Again, release the things that aren't serving you. Toxic behavior patterns, toxic people, um, toxic thoughts, right? And like get rid of that shit and then call in what you do want, right? Because the universe does not like a void space. So if you're getting rid of something, you got to replace it with something. So what do you want to call in when you get rid of the lack mentality? Abundance, maybe? What do you want to call in when you get rid of fear? Love, maybe? Right? What do you want to call in when you get rid of misery? Happiness and joy, possibly? These are all available to you. And as a light worker and as a star seed, you are on the front lines of everything that's going on this planet on an emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental space. You are on the front line. You signed up to be here to do the damn thing and to do the hard work, right? And so there are things that you're going to go through. There are things that you're going to grow through. There are things that are going to come towards you that are not going to make sense to most of the people within your surroundings, right? Unless they're specific from your like soul tribe that you've called in. Most of the people that you connect with are okay with just going through life like jellyfish, just blobbing along and not really caring about tomorrow or their soul or anything else. You're going to be on the front line, seeing things, feeling things, understanding things in a new way. New awareness is coming to you, new activations coming online. Your dormant skills and gifts are being literally heightened and thrown up and being activated. It's like, imagine walking into like a huge freaking auditorium, right? It's freaking gigantic. You're in an opera space. It's big, it's massive, it's crazy, it's huge. And then all of a sudden, you cut the lights on, right? And you see everything. All the lights come on everywhere, right? Like that's who you are. That's who you are, right? So you're gonna go to the big space in the dark, and you're there to cut the lights on, right? And when you cut the lights on and you get the music playing, you open the doors, that's when everybody else can come in. But initially, people are walking by and they're like, what the fuck are they doing in this deserted building? Like they can't see your vision, right? And you are here working your light because you're the visionary. You're here to expand, you're here to grow, you're here to to speak about the truths, right, in new and amazing ways. You're here to share your light and your uniqueness with the collective, right? In whatever way that looks like to you. We're not all here doing the same thing, right? Like I'm a tarot and oracle card reader. I'm a life and sex coach. I am a minister and priestess. Like I have a lot of things going on with me. So we're not all going to show up in the same way. I know that part of my mission is to help be the mouth of God and the hands of God are here on earth, and that I have to speak up. And when I was moving away from that truth, oh, my beautiful team of light, in their most amazing way, rocked my ass right back to where I needed to go. It's like, bitch, you off path. You off path. You're not. No, that's not what you really want to do. That's not what you really want to do. And not saying that we don't have free will, we can't make a choice, because you can absolutely make a choice. But I was moving away from what my soul really signed up for, right? Like I have all these skills and talents and gifts that were given to me over all of the lifetimes that I've lived, plus the shit that I got hooked up with my ancestors and whatever else I signed up for when I was on the other side of the veil. To come here and to not use it makes no sense. It's like a waste, right? It's like a waste of time. It's like people that I know that have these amazing singing voices and they never sing. And I'm like, what the fuck, yo? Like, sing a song. Even if you only sing for your family, like, sing. Like, You have the voice, you have the gift. You were given that to sing, to share it with people. To share it with people, right? You're not a caged bird. Sing, 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 sing. Anyway, so that's part of the message. Is I was just here to drawn to really just connect with you guys and just to remind you, like, you're gonna see things, you're gonna know things, you're gonna feel things. A lot of you, a lot of what happened in February and a lot of what happened on the 3rd with that 3-3 portal as well is an activation of your dormant skills, talents, and gifts. Many of you have psychic gifts that you're not aware of yet, right? And those are going to be coming online really, really strongly, right? So knowing right now in this moment that you're not alone, that you're not crazy, that the things that you're seeing are gonna make sense to you, right? The knowingness that you get is gonna make sense to you. Like I have, my ear chakras have started acting up, right? And so now I'm starting to become clairaudient, which wasn't something that was a thing before, but now that's starting to be a thing. So I'm hearing beyond hearing, right? There's new sounds coming into the planet. There's new light colors coming into the planet. There's all this stuff that's coming in, and if you're open and available to it, then you can receive all these delicious gifts for yourself and really take yourself to the next level. And again, there's going to be many people within your circle that are not going to get it, right? If you grew up like me in like a Judeo-Christian background, it's a wrap for you, right? According to most of the people I know, I'm going to hell, which I think is awesome because at least I know a lot of people that'll be there, and it's warm there. Um, but I'm going to hell. I'm using my gifts the wrong way. God hates, like all types of shit, all types of dumb shit, right? And it's amazing to me because I'm like, so God gave me a gift, but I'm not supposed to use it because you feel some kind of way about it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Like, we all have been given gifts. We've all been given powers. I always tell people, use your powers for good. Use your powers for good. Use your powers for good, right? Hitler was given an extraordinary gift, and he used his powers in the wrong way. He was charismatic. He was a great orator. He was a great leader. Those are great qualities to have if you're doing it from your heart space and from a divine space. Not a great quality to have if you're doing it from a fearful, painful space as like a traumatized child. Not really cool, right? Hurt people. That whole statement. I hate that statement, but in this situation it makes sense. Hurt people don't really hurt people. Unhealed people hurt people. Because if you've been hurt before and you've gone through the work and you're doing your due diligence, you're not out there doing that dumb shit to somebody else because you've already been through it and you know it doesn't feel good. So I feel like that's a cop out. But anyway, side note. Anyway, we was running my mouth and didn't even pull a card. So let me pull some cards. Thank you, angels and guides, for being here with me and the Wayshowers, the Lightworkers, the shamans, the witches, those of us on the front line of this spiritual work, trying to wake up the rest of the collective. What do you got for us? Thank you, angels and guides. Archangel Gabriel, that's my baby, coming through with inspiration, right? So, like I said, a lot of you are going to be getting these knowings, these insights coming into you that are not going to necessarily make sense to the logical mind. Why? Because it's for you to share with the world, right? It's for you to take it and to embody it and to make it your own and to come bring it forth into the world. A lot of crown chakra activation going on with this card, right? And all this blue as well means that it's time for you to speak up. Blue controls our throat chakra. Archangel Gabriel is he's one of my guardian angels as well, but he's who I work with all the time when I'm doing readings, right? Because helps with communication and talking and clarity and focus. And those of us that write, if you're a writer, if you're an actor, if you're doing anything really with the spoken or written word, call upon Archangel Gabriel to really support you in this. All right? To really, really support you in this. Like I said, you're a light worker. You came here on Earth to bring your motherfucking light to help elevate the planet. And it starts by opening your mouth and being true to who you are and what you are. All right? So rude. I'm not doing that. That was like 3 cards. So rude. Can we do one card at a time, please? Watch it be the same. It's supposed to be like, watch it be the same shit that pop up. They roll with me. Oh, intention, Sandalphon. Setting your intention. We just had the new moon in what? Leo, I believe it was, right? Was that a full moon in Leo? So the new moon in Pisces. So we have Pisces stellium going on, and Pisces is about creativity, about intuition, the dream space, right? So using the energy of that new moon as we're moving towards the next full moon, which I believe is on the 16th, this is the time to build. This is the time to really plant the seeds of your intentions of the things that you want to see come forth in the next 6 to 18 months, and to be clear about that. Again, Archangel Gabriel coming out first. Write it down, right? Write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down your intentions. Um, See what you want your life to look like in the next 6 to 18 months, and be really crystal clear about that. And then get into your sacral chakra, get into your solar plexus, really clear those energies out so that you have not only the creativity coming through, but then you have the wherewithal to take the steps that you need to move forward to actually make it happen in a tangible way in the 3D realm. So you have Archangel Sandalphon really coming in to help you get clear, crystal clear on your goals, and help clear the second and third chakras so that you can make the next steps in your life. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. What else do we got? My beautiful Wayshowers, Lightworkers, Star Seeds, Twin Flames, Crystals, Indigo, Shamans, Witches, anything? Anything, anything, anything? Or do we go to the next realm? Angel Zadkiel, security, right? Reminding you, you're not alone. You're safe, you're protected, you're guided at all times. So this is a reminder that one, you're never alone, not in the physical realm. There's always your ancestors, your guides, your freaking angels surrounding you at all points. But this is also like your soul family coming in and letting you know that there are others out here, right, that are like you, that are here to support you. So it's time to start calling them in, like literally consciously call them in. Ask your angels and guides to bring you people that understand your mission, your purpose, your goals, your dreams, your heart, to really help you feel secure in the work that you're doing so that you can move forward with it into this world, right? So you can really take the steps necessary to get you to where you need to go, and you can do so in a safe manner, knowing that you're guided and supported, right? It's like barbed wire almost to me, right? So it's like, look, think about yourself inside of here, and you're just being safe and protected by the barbed wire. Nothing can get to you that's not meant for you, right? And you have all of the love of the angels and the guides surround you at every moment. Don't forget that. Nothing will get to you. Wow, Archangel Sandalphon again, evolution, right? You guys are ascending. You're ascending, and that's part of this work. Again, you're on the front, you're on the forefront of everything that's going on in this planet. You're on the forefront. So you're going to get the waves of energy before everyone else. You're going to get the knowings before everyone else. You're going to get the the intuitive downloads. Like you're just it's just it's going to be you, and it's going to be like, what the fuck was that? I don't even understand what's going on. What did I just see? How do I know that? Right? Like how do I know these things? And then it's just going to start to make sense. I love when I have conversations with people about things, and they could think I'm crazy or not. I don't. I've gotten to the point where I don't care anymore. Like if I say what I say, you either think I'm crazy or you don't. I know that I channel from the angels and from the divine, and that the information that is given through me is meant to be shared. What you do with that information is on you, but I share what I share. And then I'll share what I share, and people make their comments, and I shrug my shoulders and just keep it moving, just for them to come up to me like a week or a month or a year later and be like, "Oh my God, Autumn," and I'm like, "Mm-hmm." They're like, "Oh, you said," and I'm like, "Mm-hmm." Right. It's not a pride or ego thing with me. I don't care how you figure it out. I don't care how you receive the information. Just receive it. I know. I know my job. I plant mad seeds. We walking around with a bag, just planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds, just sharing seeds. What you do with your soil is on you. Was your soil ready for the rich seeds that were coming, have been given to it, right? Because the seeds that I have are rich. They always grow. They always grow. No, they're going to grow if they're planted in the right soil. Is your soil ready for that which is coming to you, right? Have you prepared for weeds or for wheat? Think about it. Thank you, angels and guides. What is the highest and greatest message we can give right now to our beautiful light workers and wayshowers? Twin flames, star seeds, whatever we call ourselves. The woo woo. The woo woo. Wow. More mothering energy. Both of the first readings that I got, there was a lot of maternal energy that was coming in. Divine Mother, Mother Mary, blah, 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 blah. Right now, bottom of the deck, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, right? So still this energy of nurturing yourself, of self-care, of love, of having the support from the universe, right? Just knowing that you're not alone. Again, with the security card, right? You're not alone. You're never alone. Literally, help is within arm's reach, right? It's a hand away. ET phone home kind of vibe. Even some of you are connecting with your galactic star systems, right? And you're coming more online with your multi-dimensionality. And that's really fucking dope too. Oh, we had 3 cards pop out. Look at that shit. Okay. Yeah, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Again, you're ascending, right? Honor your body, honor your space, honor what you're going through, honor the insights you're getting, honor your dreams, honor the signs, honor the synchronicities, honor your emotions. You know, if you're tired, rest, hydrate, do the things you need to do so that you can be prepared for all that you truly are, because you have all these blessings coming in for you. Oh, again, so deep. Sorry, I just saw this underneath the evolution card. This card came out in the first 2 readings, right? And it always stands truth with me. For many of you, not many, for some of you, the gifts that you're getting is activations within your hand chakras. So whether you're doing massage, Reiki, whether you're a cook, whether you're in a garden, however that plays out for you in your world, that's a part of the activations that are coming on. Sorry, side note. I don't know what just took me there, but anyway, deep replenishment. Feel this beautiful water energy, this healing energy. Water is about emotions, it's about healing, but really, if you can get near a body of water, that has been a freaking message for weeks now. It's not months. Like, get near water, get near water, get near water, get in the water, get near water, get in the water as much as you can. A beach, an ocean, a lake, a stream, a freaking bathtub, whatever you can do to just try to really get some water energy into your life to cleanse your aura, to cleanse your field, to have you ground out all your energies, to release from you that is not that in which is no longer serving you, right? We can't keep holding on to the shit. It's time to really honor yourself. You're going through a lot of healing right now, a lot of shifts. And I know I was, like I said, I was getting rocked. I was getting rocked. I was getting my ass rocked from the huge range of emotions to not sleeping. I mean, not sleeping even more than I already don't sleep, which is a lot. Uh, Eating patterns changing. It's like 1 minute I want to eat everything, the next minute I like the thought of eating is just like making me sick. you know. A lot of water, especially with Himalayan salt, and lemon to really like alkaline my body. But that's all I've been really needing. It's just like a lot of water and to just chill out and to be silent. So I try to be very obedient, as obedient as I can. Sometimes I misunderstand the guidance I'm getting. Sometimes I just don't want to fucking do what I'm being guided to do, and I'm being a stubborn human. Um, and I needed to be quiet, right? Like I needed some quiet time. They kept being like, chill out, be still, go within, chill out, be still, go within. I'm like, yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're not in a house with fucking 4 kids or people calling your name every 5 seconds, right? And so I had to, like, again, I was trying to make it happen, but I wasn't forcing it to happen. I was still taking classes. I was still doing whatever I need to do. And I was just like, all right, whatever. I'll try to get some time, but I have things to do. When we don't take the time as it's given to us or we're guided to take, sometimes the universe will help us out, right? So got helped out. My kids were gone for a week. My nieces were gone for a week. No, not even my kids were gone for a week. This was a different week. Just had them, but we went to go do something else. And where I went, ended up, they had like no power temporarily for a little bit, and then they had no internet the whole time we were there. And then my phone had went off. So I was cracking up because I'm like, damn, I really needed to be in the silence, to be in the stillness. It's like, oh, no phone, no internet, no computer, no nothing. Just chill out. Be in your energy. Be in the present moment. Be present with the people that you're in. Meditate, pray, write, do all the other shit. But get offline, get out of your head, stop doing the most, stop, spreading your energies out all over the place. And so part of me felt like a little guilty, and then part of me didn't, because I'm like, you know what? I need like time to myself. I need like time to my for my own fucking thoughts sometimes. And as a light worker, we go hard and we go heavy, and people are constantly um drawn to us, and because of the light, and also drawing from us because of the light. So I'm a walking fucking lighthouse, right? I'm a ray of sunshine. I know that. I know wherever I go, I light it up. I know wherever I go, I'm bringing joy and peace and happiness. I know wherever I go, I'm transmuting the energies. It's 4:44. I know that wherever I go, and I'm okay with that. And I'm happy about it, and I'm proud of it because I love the work that I do. I love helping people. I love serving God. I love showing up in this world and being a freaking lighthouse in the middle of the darkness. I'm okay with that. But sometimes I get tired, right? And sometimes I need a moment to myself. Sometimes I don't want to sometimes I just need a moment to myself, right? I need everybody to figure it out, put on their big girl pants and big boy pants and fucking figure it out and leave Autumn the fuck alone for a minute. Like, it is what it is. And I'm no longer at a space where I feel guilty about that. I used to feel guilty about resting. I used to feel guilty about like wanting time to myself. I used to feel guilty about like just needing quiet. No more. Because I realized on the other end of that, when I'm not in those modes, guess what? I'm doing crazy, hard, big work for people, whether they're aware of it or not. So if I need 5 minutes to myself, I'm taking it, whether they're aware of it or not, right? Free will, my world. So, my beautiful Wayshowers and Lightworkers, the crumbling and priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead, priestess? What are you clinging on to? The crumbling. How are you being called to step up and lead? You cannot elevate to a higher level if you're holding on to this baggage. If you're ready to transform your life and to live your life and have your happily ever after and have your abundance, have your joy, have your peace, have your harmony, have a passionate, loving relationship, like if you're ready for everything good that's available to you, you got to let some stuff go. And if you're hearing the calling, not if, I know you're hearing the calling, since you're hearing the calling, because you wouldn't even be drawn to something like this if you weren't. Since you're hearing the calling, it's time for you to really step forward into your light. Step forward. And I know that might be scary, right? And I know it might be frightening, and I know it might seem overwhelming. I'm not saying that this is an easy path, and I'm not saying that letting go of what you know and are comfortable with is going to be easy. I'm not saying that at all. I am a very not am I very different. I have a lot of very different perspectives of my life now than I did when I was younger. And I had to let things go, and I had to relearn some things, and I had to shift my energies in a lot of things, right? And sometimes the things that we're holding on to are people, places, memories, toxic behaviors, this like distorted belief system, things that are just not serving us, right? Things that we learned in survival mode, things that we learned in the middle of traumas and pains that are just not a part of the truth of who we are. And so it's time to let that go. Again, I was raised Judeo-Christian, right? There's a lot to let go. There's a lot to let go of. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I have that Judeo-Christian background gave me such good structure and foundation and faith and hope in the beginnings of my teachings that I will never take it away. Never take away from that, right? I love Jesus. I work with him all the time. Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, we do the damn thing. And it is my work with Yeshua, Jesus, and Mary Magdalene that led me to Isis, that led me to Thoth, that led me to all these different higher dimensional aspects of myself, all these different soul levels of myself, all these different gifts and talents and skills that I had no idea. Had no idea about. All because I was like confined to what I was told within my church, right? Like I remember like hearing, oh, I was talking to somebody, I think somebody I was dating at the time, pain in my ass. We used to have dope spiritual arguments all the time. And I remember him telling me that I could never have, I needed a man. I needed a man, right? Male penis to teach me about the Bible because the truths of the Bible would not be revealed to me because I was a woman, right? And I'm like, what? Like I'm like, what? Like what? That just doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh yeah, because women are lesser, and I was like, like does not compute, does not compute, does not compute, and none of that has ever computed to me. I'm like, it doesn't make sense that an all-loving God would be like, yo, I only love half the planet. I'm gonna make male and female, but fuck them bitches. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. If you think about it, it's like God loves everyone, but no, there's no buts. There's no buts. That's that human shit, right? And so sometimes we need to let go of that human shit to step into the truth of who we are, right? We elevating. And you see how much smaller this is than this? Why? Because you have to leave the baggage behind. So as you ascend, you're pulling away layer by layer by layer. There's a reason this is going up to a point, the point of lights, right? We're letting the shit go, putting down the luggage and the baggage, putting down the lies and deceit and distortions that we were taught before, and we're stepping into the truth of who we are. We're being called forward to do something greater with our lives, to do something greater. And again, because I feel a lot of light workers feel responsible, like, oh, what does that mean? I need to be doing tarot, or I need to be doing Reiki, or I need, like, no, like, your light worker means work your light. What makes you happy? What brings you joy? Is it dancing? Is it singing? Is it fucking? Is it cooking? Is it reading? Is it spending time with children? Is it teaching? Is it walking? Is it running? Like, what brings you joy? What can you do every day to just have a little bit more fun and bring a little bit more joy into your life? That's the work. And do that consistently. And as you're doing that, guess what? When you raise your vibration, you're raising the vibration of those around you. It's contagious, right? Be a good fungus for once, right? like the fungus and mold spreads. Be that, but do it in a light sense. Touch something, boop, light it up. Go someplace else, boop, light it up. Plant the seeds of light everywhere and just keep it going. Have people looking at you like, why the fuck are you so happy all the time? Why are you always smiling? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why not? People ask me all the time, how are you? And I'm like, extraordinary. And they're like, oh, I wish I could say that. I'm like, you can. It's not my word. I don't own it. You can say it. You can be extraordinary. You can be happy. You can be joyous. You can be whatever you want. I am extraordinary because I like that vibration. So I know that what I say after I am becomes my truth. So I am extraordinary. I am exuberant. I am overjoyed. I am divine. I am a priestess. I am light. I am luminous. I am fiery. I'm energetic. I am that bitch. What are you? Right? Like, what can you claim right now? These are the things. All right. Let me see if we can do one more card, and then I'm gonna wrap this up because I've been talking y'all ears up to death. I tried to say one. Oh, but I'm glad I got two because I told you to do what? Call in your soul tribe. So the freaking angels just reminding you. Call in your soul tribe. Literally, help is just like a call away. Your soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. I I think I just said that. And Rama, where are you being called to journey to? Many of you are moving, are traveling, are shifting. I know that I'm going to be relocating in the next few weeks, and that's because my light is needed elsewhere. There's just more for you to do in another area. Sometimes we get moved around to anchor our lights into different areas, and sometimes you get moved around to be more in alignment with your purpose and your goals and your dreams. So If you're feeling this call to do something else, to go somewhere else, to see something else, there's a reason for it. Honor that, right? Honor that. You might be coming into your soul family, a soul tribe. If you're a twin flame, this is a double message for you that, yeah, if you haven't already met your twin, you will be meeting them soon, right? Show up for yourself and know that you're not alone. Just get really clear about that, right? Set the intention. I want to align with people. Bring me, not even align. Set the intention. Thank you, universe, for bringing to me the people that are in alignment with my goals and my dreams and my soul purpose and my mission. Thank you for showing me the areas in which are no longer serving me so that I can let them go so that I can move forward, right? Set the intention, like really get clear about what it is that you want. Write down what you want your life to look like. You're a light worker. This is your shit. You got it. You're the alchemist of the alchemist. Make your magic happen. Okay? Bottom of the deck, Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Literally, this whole thing, yo, it's time for you to move forward and move up. It's really time for you to just stop being scared. I get it. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I get it. But this is coming to you for a reason. This inspiration is from the Akash, it's from the Most High. This is stuff in your Akashic records that you've had sitting there that is coming up for you to either heal or for you to utilize, right? Again, every gift, every talent, every skill you've ever had in every lifetime is still within you in this very moment. All the wisdom that you've gained from all those ages is still with you in this very moment. So the reason you're being called to different areas and the reason that you're being guided to do different things is because your soul is like, yo, we're trying to get to work. We're trying to get to the next step. Like, you doing the most. You're doing too much. What are you doing over there? Come back over here so we can go where we need to go. So we can keep moving forward. Again, more steps, more ascending. There's a lot of ascension going on. Honor your body as you're going through this process. Rest if you need to rest. Not rest if you need to. Rest when you need to rest, right? I took a fucking nap the other day in the middle of the day. I don't take naps. I don't take naps. And I ain't pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? I was knocked out, exhausted. Like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Had to lay down. I didn't even know who I was when I woke up. I'm like, was I asleep? Like, to the point where like I didn't even realize I fell asleep because it was just so like odd to me. You know what I mean? Rest if you need to rest. Hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And honor the stuff that, oh, again, look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is underneath the benediction card, the card with our hand chakra coming online. Archangel Gabriel supporting you. Archangel Uriel, the illuminator of heaven, bringing in friendship again. I love that they confirm it. Yo, you're not alone. 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 And there's a lot of help here available to you if you want it. Open your heart. Be ready to make those moves. If you're being guided to travel to a certain place or to go eat something or to go, just honor that. Like literally trust your intuition, and your intuition is not always going to make sense in a logical manner. It's really not. I've given that part up, right? It's like your intuition's telling you to go to Starbucks and you're like, I don't even drink coffee. Go to fucking Starbucks, dude. Start the walk. Even if you don't drink a coffee, start walking in that direction. You don't know, you're going to see somebody or something along the way that might be something that you needed, or something is going to be coming back to you that you might need. You don't know what it is. I was driving the other day and something was like, oh, turn down this street. And I'm like, I'm like, even before I got to the street, I'm like, damn, I should make that left there. And I'm like, oh, but it wasn't stressing it. I wasn't in a rush, but I was just like, oh. And then as I approaching the street, I still had time to turn, and I decided, oh, no, I'll just go to the next one because that's where I'm going. I get to the next block, I make my turn, I get almost to my destination, just have to do a U-turn and come and do a whole loop around it. Why? Because the road was blocked off. And as soon as I made the U-turn, I'm in my head like I should have just listened to myself. And I turned the corner and I saw 222 and I burst out laughing. I was like, thank you, angels. Thank you, guys, for reminding me. Yes, you should have listened to yourself the first time. Trust your intuition. Trust the guidance that's being given to you. There's reasons that you're being drawn to water, right? There's reasons that you're having these new awarenesses. There's reason that new people are being drawn into your life that just feel like home to you. All right, embrace it. This is a 3 month community, partnerships, self care, working together, right? Use this energy to benefit you. That's all I got. All right. I love you. God loves you. The angels surround you. And I'll see you next week, guys. Later.